Hello, hello, hello. Here I am at 729 Red Elm Lane the address is Fort Worth. We're actually in Saginaw. We're right off of 35 Basswood area. Guys, this location is great because I am now over 40 and get excited when I'm selling a house close to a Costco and an H-E-B, right? So H-E-B Grocery is a new fan favorite up here in the Metroplex, and of course Costco is super nice to have. But I think we've got statistics that say where there's like 50 to 60, I think, 4-star better restaurants nearby or within 5 miles. So we're right in that 35 sort of what's the word I'm looking for, thoroughfare area where there's just a ton of stuff. So it's a great location, but it's just far enough off where it's quiet. Do you hear how quiet it is? This neighborhood is so quiet. It's so cute. I was driving through just a second ago going, gosh, I hadn't been here in a few weeks. I forgot how cute this place is. I just love this neighborhood. Okay, so again, I'm at 729 Red Elm. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath. We have an office. We have an extra flex space in addition to that, and it's sitting just under 2,100 square feet. So follow me inside. Let's go check it out because I think you're gonna love it. All right, let's check it out. Okay, this little entry is the cutest. It's like got this whole circular thing happening. I love how you can probably do like a little table and some art up here. Really cute little entryway. Because so often, you know, you walk into an entry and it's like you walk into the living room. But here we actually have a really cute little entryway that you can sort of welcome people into your home. And actually, speaking of welcoming people into your home, and not just walking into the living room, I've got my 2 flex spaces. Now, I'm calling this a flex space. It's technically a dining room, and my office is right here. But before I talk about those 2 spaces, I want to point out, you've got to go through this little archway, hallway sort of thing to get to the kitchen and the main living area and all of that. And so these are great. Now, this is a dining room, technically. You know, you've got this little archway cut out where, you know, a lot of people might put like a buffet or something and do your whole dining table or whatever. In today's day and age, we're not using dining rooms quite as often. Some of us still are. So for those of us that are, this is a great space for it. But if you're not using a dining room, there are so many different things you can do with this. One of my favorite uses actually is to do a little lounge area where you literally just take 4 chairs, put a little coffee table in the middle. On this, instead of doing a buffet, maybe you've got a bar cart or library shelves. You can do a whole shelving unit that has, you know, knickknacks and books and all kinds of stuff, and then you turn this just into a little lounge area. I love that idea, and it's really cute for people to see when you walk in. It's a really attractive space. Now, so coming out of the dining room over here, this office is fantastic for a couple of different reasons. Number one, who doesn't love a good French door? And it's frosted. I love a good French door. And I love being on the front side of the house because if I'm working from home, I don't know about you, but if I'm working from home, I really like to see what's happening across the street, who's going up and down, and the natural light. So between just being on the front side of the house, being able to see what's going on, and the natural light coming in. I love the location of the office. I love that it's not on the back side of the house. But also it's a big room. Like this is a big room. Anyway, so there's a number of things you could do with this room. So if you're not someone who needs a home office, you've got an extra flex space. Also, use it as a guest room. It doesn't have a closet, but most of our guests don't need a closet because they're living out of a suitcase for the few days that they're here. So you definitely could use this that way as well. Okay, so now that I've given you all the ideas, this is gonna be a little coat closet, and actually not a little coat closet. This is a good sized closet. There's a lot of room in here. So I love the storage. One other thing I wanna say about this house as we're walking through it is you'll notice that there's not a lot of color in here, and it feels very, I don't know what the right word is, but it's all very neutral, okay? The reason I love that is because it is a blank slate. You don't have to come in here and cover up any crazy red or green or blue or whatever walls, which, by the way, I love a green wall, so no judgment there. But This is a blank slate for you to come in and just make it yours. Throw down some area rugs, maybe paint an accent wall here and there, here or there, but the neutrality of this space really lets you come in and do whatever you want. So this little archway, like I said, that's like blocking life. Let's go see what it looks like to do life in this house. Okay, sorry, I keep stopping because I keep seeing things that I think are so neat. I love this art niche right here. Because I am a mom of two and we've got chaos with like sports and cheer and golf and all the different things that we do in our life, I could totally see this being a space where it would be kind of like a command center of like calendar, and this is where the bulletin board with permission slips and all that kind of stuff. Like I love this space for that, but also it's just a great spot to do any kind of artwork or, you know, whatever. So I love that. Here I am, kitchen's behind me. We're gonna go down this hallway and there's gonna be a bathroom, a laundry room, and 2 bedrooms. So one of the other things I love about this house, I know I keep telling you all the things I love about it, because it's true, I do. This is a great floor plan, great layout, great neighborhood. I don't know why this one hasn't sold yet, because it is a fantastic house. So I've got a bathroom, a laundry room, and 2 bedrooms. So split away from kitchen, living, dining, or eat-in kitchen, and then the master is back here. So you've got the whole split situation. So the office is separate from the spare bedrooms, from the master, or whatever. I love the split. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. This is the bathroom. I mean, it's a bathroom. It's a spare bathroom. It's great. You've got extra counter space. So this is, you know, definitely shareable. So this one has lots and lots of storage in this linen closet. Okay. So following me back this way, I've got a laundry room in here that's going to lead me out to the garage. This is actually a really good size laundry room. I will say I've seen this floor plan of house before, and a lot of times you only get about this much space. And so here we actually have, you've got room for either a refrigerator or you've got your hanging rack like this. This is a really good size laundry room for this floor plan of house. I'm thrilled about that. And then your 2 bedrooms that are right here. So great rooms, good closet space. And I love that the 2 bedrooms are right next to each other. So, you know, they just, again, the functionality of the floor plan is fantastic. So, okay, so let's keep going. And we're gonna head into the kitchen. Now, I love this kitchen for a lot of different reasons. One is, who doesn't love an island, okay? So I love having an island, and I love that we have all of this prep space and all of this cabinet space. This is a really good sized kitchen. Just, you know, I think I said on another video on another house, I'm like, I'm sure my daughter would love to have all this prep space for that flour she's getting all over the house when she makes her banana bread. Sink looks out into the main living area. This house has a great flow, by the way, if you are entertaining. So even though you have the little archway that sort of blocks you, you know, kind of blocks your living off from the front door, you still, when you're in this space, can see out there. So when people are coming, and it's just got a great flow. So I want you to see this also. This is a really cool piece of furniture. This is not, the builder did not install this. This was installed by one of the homeowners. And it's just really unique. I think it really adds something to the space. I love that it has, you know, the wine rack and the, you know, but it's a really neat kind of thing. And so great, again, for entertaining. This would be a great place to like lay out buffet style food or whatever. So this again helps with the entertaining. So also, just like I was talking about linen closets, we've got a pretty good sized pantry here. And you would be amazed at how often we sell houses that don't even have a pantry. It's like, where's the pantry? Well, I guess you got to use your kitchen cabinets. This one, you have a great pantry. Okay, so I think I could do cartwheels in here, which means it's a big space, and I love that. Again, I want to point out the architectural details, because I will say, you know, sometimes when you're in a house that is, you know, some of the builders that are volume builders, you don't always get a lot of excitement. There's a lot of like boxy feeling boxy feeling homes that come out of the volume builder situation. And this is just another example of why this house is not that way. You've got this whole arch situation happening. Really great for, again, if you want to put furniture up against this wall, however you wanted to use it. I love this arch situation. Now this is obviously, now I'm too short, most people can't walk under dining room fixtures, but this is obviously going to be an eat-in kitchen area. And then again with the architectural features, look at this beautiful wall. I love the stone wall that we have right here. So, you know, you have bar stools up here connected to your eating kitchen, and you just got a really great space. And then here's your living room. So again, loving this layout for a lot of different reasons, because you get to decide if you want your TV on this wall, if you want it above the fireplace, or if you want it on this wall, because you can do an L setup for your couch either this way or this way. And again, with the neutrality of it, this tile makes it really, really easy to come in here and just lay down some area rugs, whatever your favorite color is, whatever matches your vibe and your decor and all that kind of stuff. This tile is in great shape. And if you have kids, dogs, husband, whatever, people who are gonna spill or make messes or whatever, you've got this solid surface that's gonna be super easy to clean up. You don't have to worry about carpet staining and all that good stuff. So you lay down some area rugs and then you make the space yours, and it's great. So, okay, let's go check out the primary bedroom. Again, with the floor plan. I know I'm repeating myself, so please forgive me, but I love the floor plan. I just love it because the three-way split is great. So I come in here. This is a big room. I love a big primary bedroom. And I love all the natural light coming in. So there's not even a light on in this room right now, and you can't tell because there's so much sunlight coming in. So love this room. It has plenty, like this bay window gives you room for a sitting area. So in addition to your bed and nightstands and whatever, like you can have a little, like, you know, you could put a little settee here, or you could do like 2 chairs flanking each window. So definitely room for a sitting area in here, which I love. And so much space in this bathroom, and not just the space. Check out this remodel. I am in love with this tile. I'm in love with this tile. I'm in love with this shower head, and I love the pebbled floor as well. So gosh, such a beautiful bathroom. I love it. And it's little stuff for me, okay? I love having a knee space in a primary bathroom. I don't know how many people are like me that actually want to sit down when they're putting makeup on or doing whatever, but I love a knee space. So you've got your double vanity, beautiful shower, beautiful tub. Again, linen storage that I'm so jealous to not have. And then nice big closet. So love a big closet. Let's go check out the backyard. What I love about this backyard is that it is big enough to have pets that need to go potty and to throw a baseball or, you know, kick a soccer ball around. It's big enough to move around a little bit. You could probably put a little swing set out here if you wanted to. You could do a fire pit on this. Something is in my eye, sorry. You could do a fire pit out on this little patio right here. So it's big enough to enjoy, but it's not, it's really pretty minor to take care of. It's not going to take a lot of time to mow. It's a manageable space. So follow me back inside, and let me just remind you, we are at 729 Red Elm Lane. We are in Fort Worth, North Fort Worth, up into Saginaw. Like I said, great location, not terribly far from 35. Lots of restaurants, lots of shopping, and Costco and H-E-B are not very far as well. And really, I mean, you just can't beat the functionality of this space. I think that's my favorite thing, is it's just such a functional floor plan. So I hope that you will want to come and take a look at it and let us know what you think. And we will be waiting for your call. Thanks so much for watching.